Jobs suck right now, especially minimum wage ones. So you know what's worse than a minimum wage job? A job that pays you less than minimum wage, has no benefits, makes you hear the doo-doo-doo sound in your nightmares, and actively tries to kill you. Hi, Soul here. Welcome to my first job, delivery app hell. But Soul, why would you ever take a job like that? Well, why did the city of Troy accept the Trojan horse? I don't know, man, it looked enticing. I know it's a side hustle for a reason since you lose most of your
注目の一番人気、1番カレンちゃん。
実力は完全に上位ですね。
やったー、カレンの勝ちだよ。カレンとっても疲れてるの。今は休んで次から頑張る方がモチベも効率もいいと思うな。ダメダメ、こんな疲れた顔じゃカレンらしくない。 なきゃだし結構大変だから可愛く見せがいがあるの。お兄ちゃんのプロフェッショナルなところ彼に見せて、かっこよく決めてほしいな。たまにはお兄ちゃんも一緒にトレーニングしよう。カレンが優しく教えてあげる。あ、そうだ、ゲート特訓はどう？頑張ります。トレーニングって可愛く賢く。気分はとっても最高。
ここは負けられない一番人気3番カレンちゃん。
やったー、カレンの勝ちだよ。いっぱい頑張ったらお兄ちゃんカレンをもっと大好きになるなら頑張ろうかな。今日の始めよっか。プランもイメージもバッチリ。あとはカレンが走るだけ勝つ以外思いつかないかな。よーし決まり。今日の完成は全部カレンのもの。みんなのこと魅了してくるね。
注目の一番人気14番
やったー、カレンの勝ちだよ。 分はとっても最高。あと行こっか。
注目の一番人気13番
やったー、カレンの勝ちだよ。正直カレンキラキラそうそう。 直ダメダメ。
注目の一番人気
やったー、カレン勝ちだよ。プランもイメージもバッチリ。
注目の一番人気
今日もカレンが一番可愛い。正直カレンとっても疲れてるの。ダメダメ、こんな疲れた顔じゃカレンらしくない。
注目の一番人気
やったー、カレン勝ちだよ。いっぱい頑張って。張り切っていこう。ダメダメ、こんな疲れた顔じゃカレンらしくない。行くぞー。正直カレンダメダメ、こんな疲れた顔。今日のカップそわそわして
ここは負けられない一番
やったー、カレン勝ちだよ。よーし決まり。今日の完成は
緒に頑張りましょう。ここは負けられない一番人気8番カレンちゃん。
実力は完全に上位ですね。貫禄すら感じてしまいます。
やったー、カレンの勝ちだよ。きついトレーニングはカレンの性格に合わないけど、チャレンジする姿はウケるかも。始めよっか。ダメダメ、こんな疲れた顔じゃ。可愛く賢く。よーし、決まり。今日の完成は全部カレンのもの。
注目の一番人気
やったー、カレンの勝ちだよ。プランもイメージもバッチリ。
注目の一番人気6番カレンちゃん。
これ以上ない仕上がりですね。春のスプリント王候補筆頭はズバリこの子ですね。
今日のカレンが一番可愛い。カレン、胸いっぱい。正直カレンとダメダメ、こんな疲れた。きついトレーニングはカレンの。
一緒に頑張りましょう。
お兄ちゃんのプロフェッショナルなところ アの時間をあげるわ。ダメダメ、こんな疲れた顔じゃカレンらしくない。きつい。始めよっか。よーし、決まり。よっ、いこっか。ライトの勝ちだね。フォームチェックの動画後で。頑張ります。始めよっか。ダメダメ、こんな疲れた顔じゃカレンらしくない。ないんだけど頑張ります。正直カレンとダメだ。キラキラきつい。
共同ミッションを開始します。
よーし、決まり。
注目の一番人、
今日もカレンが一番可愛い。頑張ります。そわそわして。一緒に頑張ろうね。正直カレンとっても疲れてる。たまにはお兄ちゃんも。
共同ミッションを開始します。
いっぱい頑張ったら始めよっか。今日のカレンいくぞー。
注目の一番人気
今日もカレンが一番可愛い。正直カレンはあプランもイメージ
注目の一番人気
今日もカレンが一番可愛い。ダメダメ。可愛いすごくプランもイメージ
勝ちは十分に
今日もカレンが一番可愛い。カレンとっても良い子でした。今度スペちゃんと人参スイーツの食べ放題。
おトレーニングかよし目指すか将棋よおトレーニングかよし
知らせ来てるみたい。気になる気になる。世界中敵に回ってもウマ娘カルイベントミッションだって。ねえねえ、私と勝負する？ウマ娘カルタだって。よーし。いいよね。僕まだ伸びしろがあるって思わない？雪国根性教えますよ。もっと力になりたいです。宝船に乗ったつもりでお任せあれ。おせっかい焼いちゃいますよ。神ったうちに任しとけって。もっとお手伝い頑張っちゃうね。応援を学ぶ本は
前よりは役に立てる。
べらぼうに力が湧くぜ。
もっと裏技教えてやるよ。
お、トレーニングか？
サポートカードを変換できます。変換で獲得した蹄鉄はアイテムと交換できますよ。
お、トレーニング。
勝負服って動きやすくて大好き。あとね、着てると頑張るぞーって。いらっしゃいませ。どうぞごゆっくりご覧ください。 ありがとうございます。交換ありがとうございます。
最適なトレーニング法を教えよう。
まだまだみんなの力になれそうです。
限界を超えさせてやる。
マヤのこと頼りにしていいよ。より綿密な管理をご所望で。頼ってもいいよ。
お、トレーニングか。
サポートカードを変換できます。変換で獲得した蹄鉄はアイテムと交換できます。いらっしゃいませ。どうぞごゆっくりご覧ください。交換サポートカードを変換できます。変換で獲得した蹄鉄はアイテム。おいしい。いらっしゃいませ。どうぞごゆっくりご覧ください。交換ありがとうございます。サポートカードを変換できます。変換で獲得した蹄鉄はいらっしゃいませ。どうぞごゆっくりご覧ください。オペちゃんはね、笑うと強くなれる。いらっしゃいませ。どうぞごゆっくりご覧。いらっしゃいませ。どうぞごゆっくりご覧ください。交換ありがとうございます。交換ありがとうございます。交換ありがとうございます。
壁越えさせてもらうぞ。レーストレーニングか。レースのエントリーなさいますの？勝利を目指してここで今輝きたい。いつかは憧れも君も超えてゆくよ。ステップバイステップもう止められない。スペシャルな勝負で駆け抜けよう。君と紡いでく。勝利を目指してここで今輝き
Oh wow, Ilkan, what's up? Bro, you awake? Yeah, thank you for starting the game, but I cannot hear you.
今からワクワクするね。
Ah, bro, no.
みんなとちっちゃい時の話をしたんだ。私は今と同じずっと走ってたよ。
Okay, test.
今日のテストは赤点だったんだ。けどね、全部答えて偉いぞって花丸もら
Yo, what's up, Matthew? How is it in your home in Canada? Is it good?
なんかお知らせ
Like, probably negative 20s for you somewhat.
勝負服って
Here's like... Here's like... I can't explain. I mean, over in your country, like in Canada, it's like always cold in winter, right? Like super cold. But here, I don't know. Like right now, it's +5. It's +5. It feels colder than +5 though. Maybe like it feels -1 or -2 because the air is like so wet, you know, and the wet cools down. Like in my region, in winter is always super humid, and the humidity always cool down, and it's not frozen, but it feels a little colder, but not like -20 or something. No, not at all. Yeah, no, not like that. It just, I don't know if you know that feeling. The air is so wet, but it's cold, you know? Like cool, and it goes through the clothing and it lays on your skin. Blech. It feels so pissy. Anyway. Huh?
どんなメニューをやるの教えて
Bro, we had this year, like in like south of Germany or east, they had way more snow and cold, but here, like down to the Dutch border, is like, I don't know, like we had 1 whole week of snow, where it was like quite a lot of snow for my area, but I think the coldest day was like -8. So, yeah, it doesn't reach your temperatures. It was cold and humid, that's all. But we're slowly moving towards spring now in my region.
行くよ
I've already seen... I was in the park with my dog,
面白いね
and a few days ago it was snowing again, and then it melted away on the next day, and then in the park, and it was +8 on daytime, and I saw the first magnolia trees were already like, you know, getting knosp, like the starting to bloom, not like the bloom itself. I don't know how you call that, you know, like this. How you call them? I don't know the English word for that. You know, like before the bloom starts, like they form up. You know what I mean? Like on the same spot where the bloom gonna be, the bloom gonna prepare first.
なんだろう
I think it's called knosp in English. Wait, is it not knosp? Maybe it's completely different. A bud. Is it called a bud? Flower bud. You know that? Yeah. So we're like slowly moving towards spring. Like the magnolias already forming up the flower buds for the bloom. Maybe like 3 or 4 weeks, then we have like magnolia bloom. And cherry bloom also gonna go after that, like. Yes. I think maybe in the South Germany or like East Germany gonna be different, gonna be later, but here We're too close to the Atlantic Ocean from here. Like it's only like 250 kilometers. Sorry, to like Atlantic. So the Atlantic climate is quite mild, especially on the west wind.
今のうららはスーパーうららなんだ
It's
よ
quite.
調子いいんだ
It's not very warm, but it's not cold at all. Even though currently the wet, cold air still feels pretty cool on the skin.
なったらおみくじで決めるのどうかな
Anyways, I prefer spring much more. The earlier it starts, the better. So if we already have spring in a month, then nice.
そうだトレーナーに
Spring is a few months away for you. For me, it's like from now, like maybe a month. The spring here stretches between March and May
ダメだからすっごく
in
調子いい
climate way.
よーし一着になっちゃうぞ
Yeah. But it's different from region to region because of the climate.
注目の一番人気
Right now they have summertime. They are moving to fall, right? Soon. Though I cannot imagine how fall is like in Australia, because what I heard is they have, like Sydney is quite cold, what I heard, in winter. But like most of Australia stays warm on the whole year, like hot. Yeah. No, it's just from what I heard. I've also never been. I've never left Europe, bro.
なんだろう
I'm currently like caught in Europe. No, I always like leave Germany quite a lot. Like, I mean, it's not hard for me. I live right at the border to Netherlands, and you don't need a visa. Like, you know, like it's the European Union and the Schengen area. So like, I just walk over. I just take bicycle, whatever. It's like 10 kilometers from my place, so I don't care.
よしやるぞ
What do you mean? Like I just live at the border to Netherlands. Like just go over with bicycle or whatever. Just go there. 10 kilometers? Yeah, it depends on the weather. I think it's doable in like 35 or 40 minutes. But if you have, because the flat land here is like there's a lot of wind on the free areas, then it's quite difficult. Maybe an hour, yeah. But if it's a quiet day, then it's gonna be like 40 minutes with the bicycle to Netherlands from my village. So like that's about 10 kilometers. But I also go to Italy like not every but almost every year. Gonna visit my relative. Have I been to any other country yet? I mean Switzerland, yeah, like doing some stops in Switzerland on the way to Italy with my parents and so on, or when I go with train. But never really stayed in Switzerland. Even somewhere else. Belgium, I have been once. For like a day. Berigurium. And Belgium is also a beautiful country, actually. Like the people, I don't know if they like other Europeans, but the country itself.
よしやるぞ
I don't know.
ライスちゃんと行くよ
Italy? I don't know. Italy actually is a very welcoming country. Yeah, because they are like very family like people, and I think for a lot of Italians in this culture is like even friends, like close friends are like family too for a lot of Italian people. Yeah. Actually, in Italy, food is so deeply rooted in their culture, like it's a main part of Italian culture, that it's like insulting their culture to do stuff with their food that's not supposed to be like pineapple on pizza.
今の無駄だわ
It's like basically disrespecting.
行くよ
Tomatoes on pizza, that's a fruit too, but Italian doesn't consider tomato a fruit, they consider it vegetable. Even I, like, yeah, botanically it's a fruit, but it's used as a vegetable, like always. Mm. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's also because of the taste of the tomatoes, right? One of the main reasons. I mean, in this case, you would see an olive as a vegetable. Like, you use olive as vegetables, right? Like, no one would use them as a sweet because they are not sweet. Not really. But I think botanically, they are some kind of nut plant, or like actually like a berry. They are berries growing on trees, or like small trees. I would think about if it would rather even be a berry or a fruit, because I think berries usually don't grow on trees. Even if you take a banana, people think there's banana trees, but banana trees does not exist. They are growing on a bush kind of plant, which only takes a little bit the shape of a tree. It doesn't have real wood. It's just leaves that are, drying out and wrapping around. So basically, because of that reason, bananas are also categorized as berries and not as fruits. We're going way too deep on that shit. Yeah, I know, but botanically they are separated, so... Strawberries are apparently no berries. They are fake berries. They are actually pretending nuts. And that's because they are just a holder for the nuts growing on the strawberry. So it's a nut. Mind blow. Yes. Also, like, no one would think about that. Yeah. It's a nut plant, so on. It's crazy, right? Well, we see.
やる気満タン絶好調だよ
You've never seen a straw nut? Bro, he's straw nut. What the fuck? What? That reminds me of, so, because, what is it, like, you know, the plastic straws in the European Union area are like almost like illegal. They are banned. So, one of the restaurant in the town, they sell cocktails, right? They have a bar in the restaurant, and those straws are actually like big, like hardened noodles, and after you drink your cocktail, you can like just crunch them, you know, and eat them if you want to. Actually, that feels... It's still not as good as like an actual straw that is not food, but it feels way more comfortable and unnoticeable than like paper straw. I hate paper straw so much. Blech! Disgusting. Yeah? What? I mean, it's better for the environment than plastic straws. It's like this. They use it because it's better, actually way better for the environment still than plastic straws, if you see how people like throw them away. But I think a noodle straw or something, or like made out of like artificial plastics, like, you know, like not real plastics, but they made out of like grains, for example, specific proteins. But they are more expensive, so they use the paper straws because, you know, like alternatives are more expensive. Even though people dislike to buy the paper straws. It sucks. Yes. Mm. But that leads us already to the next question. So when they are using paper straws for the environment in plastic cups, which you throw away, which are way more plastic waste than in the actual plastic straws, then what the fuck? No, it's just nonsense. Nonsense politics. But hey, at least freedom and peace to everyone, right? Do you want plastic straws? Yes. You illegal criminal, go to the prison. Yeah. Imagine they're gonna be like, they're gonna change the laws and say you are not even allowed to think of being environmental unfriendly, bro. Freaking language. My tongue breaks a lot. Imagine, you're not even allowed to think about it. What? You thought about pineapple on pizza? Nah, that's disrespectful to Italian culture. Prison. Let's go. What the fuck? I have to say something about that. So, from what I heard about Switzerland, their democracy is so direct that actually, if you're not having a Swiss citizenship, even if you're born in Switzerland but from a foreign family, but you grew up there, you're born there, you only speak the language, you cannot get the citizenship if the people from your region that you live and you ask for getting it disagree to it. So they vote, and if they don't vote because you're too noisy or you don't fit into the culture, like 100%, then, you know? And this makes the question really hard. So where's the fair point when you're born in a country and you grew up in a country and you speak only this language, and actually you don't really have your culture from the other country, you're just not perfectly fitting the culture because you're an individual. And people who have the citizenship and are purely like Switzerland, like Swiss people, they can have the citizenship, no one can take it away, and they can be individual. But you cannot get it if you're individual. So this is quite unfair in human rights, out of my view. In my view, this is problematic actually to treat it like that. Like, where's the difference in value about people who have the citizenship and people who basically are the same than everyone else who has it, you know? Where's the difference? They just want to get it, but they cannot. Like, none. So ununderstandable. It's not cool. Not cool. To make people paranoid. I don't know. It's just stupid. It's just stupid and unfair, I guess. But I don't care about it. Me as half German, half Italian, born in Germany, grew up in Germany, speak Germany as mother tongue, have a German mom. I get both citizenship through my dad, through my Italian dad. Yeah. My dad is Italian, so like, bro, the funny thing is my dad is Italian, but he born in Germany and grew up in Germany. But because of my grandfather who came here, you know, but my father got the Italian citizenship. Then because my mom is 100% German and she has German citizenship and I'm born here and grew up here, like I get both citizenships, Italian and German. Like it's literally officially in my papers that I have like double citizenship in Italy and in Germany. So I vote in two. Yeah, I vote in two countries. I vote in both countries. Like I can vote for Germany, I can vote for Italy. They even send papers to my house from the Italian consulate. I just can't vote normally like everyone else. I just send it back to Italy after I make my choice, and then, you know, it's gonna count like everyone else. Like if they have a referendum, for example, like what is it? I've got the word. Like a, how do you call it? Fuck. I try to describe it, you know, like the referendum for a certain city area, like metropolitan region, for example. Yeah, so the area where my citizenship is notified, for example, for me it would be the hometown of my grandfather, like the home region. Then I will do referendum for that area. And then also I do like normal votes in Germany, like for example for the next government, or you know. I do vote because I think about the future, the people, you know.
なんだろう
Yeah, I don't want to say you're wrong, but it's like you know, if you don't vote, and because you don't think your vote matters, it will even be more like real that people take the chance, which are like more right wing, and take over your country and your government decisions by voting for like certain parties, and this causes way more stress for you than if you would just have voted. And you cannot turn back from that anymore. You would actually, like, in the worst case, fight for your life as a rebellion. like in the really worst case. And so this is my concerns about people not voting and saying politics is too stressy. Basically, not making a vote is making a vote, but for bad, in the worst case scenario. Yeah, but you're actually choosing for that it could be, rather than voting against, and you're like increasing the chances, like in insane number, basically. Like, it's not just like 10% more chances, like you're making like 70 or 80% chance for the worst case if you don't vote. I mean, just quick reminder of Germany, you know, in the 1930s. It was quite a similar situation, how the votes happened and how, you know, they manipulated people. It's like you cannot say it's the same because they don't completely use the same words, but the whole actions and the whole intentions behind it, you know, are the same or extremely similar. And the psychology behind it. So the ways how they influence the people and how they manipulate them to do or believe certain things is what the Nazis did. No. It's not so easy. It's not so easy. It's not so easy. It's more complicated. It's a mix of a lot of people not voting because disbelief, and more people who would choose the AfD voting because not the AFT. Now I'm in the future, like NSDAP, because they knew when people don't vote and people disbelieve, we have more votes for this party, and then the party gets into government. And a lot of these people were also extremely manipulated by the ideas and the way how the NSDAP like publicly spoke, spoke to the people. What the NSDAP was also doing, they were offering a lot of things which were not 100% true. So, like, they were saying, oh, we make this good and better, oh, we won't do that. Then you believe that, and they are manipulating you, then you vote for that party, and basically that lead to World War II. So, like, if they say, oh, you farmers gonna have so much benefit from it, and it's not true that it's bad for your country if you do so much farming, you don't have to pay so much taxes, then you can do so much more and you make so much money, then this is already, the people want to hear that, because they think, oh, I can have €100 more, or like 100 marks more in a month, and for that they're gonna make the choice. And there's two scenarios: they will not get what they expect, and they will be lead into more manipulation, and in the worst case they will gonna be like lead into war and into like mind wash. So it's the same thing I watch on American politics, like Trump, how I view him very critically and concerned when I think about Bro, they do things, and they think about things, and they say things which align quite to like the Nazi, right? And at the same time, they blame us for World War II and the Nazi, but they do the same mistakes. And this is the whole paradox in the system. How do you blame a country that's not the same anymore, that is doing way better and way more humane than a lot of other countries, but exactly these other countries are blaming us for it in the past? So like, you need to admit, you need to understand how I completely don't understand how this is possible. Like, I had a really deep education here in Western Germany about World War II and about the like Nazi faction, so I know what my country did like 100 years ago, and like our past generations did basically. So I'm really concerned and conscious about what like is happening in some countries around the world, especially in the USA, in the US government. Is not good. It's also hilarious. Some Germans or American people with German roots still believe, oh, but a lot of the people didn't know in Germany what they did and what happened. But apparently, it's very different. Like, most people knew what was happening. But this is a big issue. That was a big issue in the World War II, like in the Nazi Germany, because a lot of people who wanted to be humane and who followed their heart to help those people were shot, even by the decision of their own people like other people from their society because they were afraid. They did not fight their own fear. So instead of fighting their fear, they were trying to fakely align to the government and, you know, choose for like executing other Germans for helping, you know, refugees, for example.
なんだろう、すっごく眠くて
So like this,
消えて
you know, people try to just do what they think is good, and imagine you just get like executed for being human, for helping other people, you know, because your country was so mindwashed. Is then you understand like the World War II Germany is like you're basically fighting your own people and your own like friends, you know. So
なんだろう
yes, so
ライスちゃんと
it's a paradox, problematic paradox.
まだまだ元気いっぱいだよ
Like on my opinion, by a country just to think about starting a war, no matter what is the reason, just to think about starting a war is already hurting their own job. From my view, politician, so like the idea of having a leader and laws is there to protect their own people. But I don't see how starting a war in any country protect your own people. If you instrument them and mindwash them to even fight in this war for honor, while they die mindwashed without even knowing what possibilities they would have, then this is completely failing the idea from leadership of protecting your own people. Because if you wouldn't do that, they wouldn't die. They would have been protected.
なんかヘロヘロかも力が出ないよ
Yes. I know that I know that it's about that, but I say that's why the governments fail their job. Because that's not the reason why governments were made, why leadership were made, why politics were formed. Like laws and this stuff. It was to protect the people. If you start a war and let thousands of people die for resources, then you even protect your people less than if they would hunger. Because, you know, people gonna die actually more. So I don't know if that's the sense of leading people. I know that part. I'm just saying that even that people believe what politicians say about wars is already, you know, they easily let their mind be washed and instrumentalized for fighting for fake honor by feeling honorful about killing other people, even people who don't even want to fight.
注目の一番人気10番
In my view, like starting a war or killing other people is like the pure honorlessness. Like it's completely honorless. There's no honor behind it. It's just waste of life. Mm.
なんだろう
No, they don't have to happen. They only happen when people don't want to change.
今の
Yeah, but you need to see that agreements cannot always be made, but you cannot kill people for agreements. This is like not the way. Mm. Like basically if you put words over human lives, then what the fuck? You know? I see that like yeah, maybe human did that like hundreds of years ago, but I don't think that we have the need actually anymore.
Hmm.
I don't say fighting is wrong, but I see the difference between defending yourself or your people and doing a war. Defending is completely fine. And yes, people die there, and that's wrong, but, you know, if you want to defend them, that's the price. But I think the people who should pay the bigger price are the ones who are doing war, like attacking you and your people. So like the side who is starting the war and wants the war is the one should be blamed. War never good. And instrumentalizing, manipulating people, telling them it would be so paradisic and honorful to fight in a war and to die. No, that's fucking shit. That's why I would never join the military, because I don't want to blindly follow order, you know? I don't see honor in that. Mm. I mean, it's also very unbeneficial though, because you would think you go to war and you're gonna be instrumentalized for it to believe it's good, because you think you have a better life from it, and because you think you're gonna be so rich from the outcome. But the reality is that everything is destroyed, and that you lose everything, or even lose your own life. So I don't see the sense behind it. It's just stupid. You're causing more destruction for yourself and for your own nationality than for, you know, than for anything good. So it's just dumb. What to say? Mm. Yeah, but what doesn't bring anything for you to benefit short term if you at the end are completely out of life. That's also why I still don't understand our modern systems, even not the old ones, but like our current systems of economies. Like it's always about short time. Like no one thinks about that like the long-term stability and the fairness, you know, is more important for a long-term like stability. It's a system of taking risk and this shit, but bro, like no one teach you that gambling is not a good idea. Mm. Yeah, I know they want the money now, but it doesn't bring them anything, because the long-term effects could always hit them too. Yeah, but I'm talking about economics in this case. That it works slightly like gambling. It's like you put the risk in, and it always has the 50-50 chance, basically, to go one or the other turn. It's quite like that. If you take a risk, it's always a gambling. So like the modern economics going for like short time much money, but it doesn't bring anything for the actual economy, because economy should be stable. I mean, it's nothing wrong on economical like growth, but if you're pushing it so far, you know, and so mindless and hurting people doing that way, and like always giving the chance that it completely breaks because of it, then I don't know if that makes a lot of sense. It's like why I have so much misunderstanding for economics being put often above the environment, you know, like above the climate change, while actually to keep our economy alive in the next 20 years or somewhat, we need the environmental safetiness and the protection from the climate change, because it will destroy the economy if we don't do against it. So like the short-term system doesn't work in this case. It works the way it's intended to work, but only in the way it is in the current situation. But it will not work anymore if the situation changes because of we do what it is intended for, you know. So basically it destroys itself from the inside by destroying the earth. And at the same time, after that, there is no going back. So we cannot just switch the economics to environmental friendly, because, I mean, we do it, but it will not change that it's already broken. So we have no benefit from it. It will still be broken. So it doesn't make sense. In at least my view, it doesn't make sense. Like, why change the economy to what it should be to save the environment if the environment is already so broken that you cannot save it anymore? Then you're just doing it for I don't know, for the morale that is already gone. Like, I don't know, like masking it. Mm. Hmm. But what time is it for you right now, bro? Wait. What's it's 7? What? 7:16 p.m. For me, it's 1 a.m. 1:16 a.m. But actually, I don't use a.m. because we use military time in most European countries. So I'm only used to 24 hours. You guys, in Canada, you use AM PM, right? No. I know how to use it, but I'm not used to AM PM. You know. Yeah, I know. 1916 for you. Yeah, for me 116, but it changed now. It's 117, right? Oh, you mean the time savings? Ah, that was actually made by Germany. We are the reason. Do you know why they do daylight savings? It actually has to do with, I don't know how it is in Canada, but it has to do with how the time in Germany works between winter and summer. You know. So in summer, when I wake up in the longest days of summer, I wake up maybe like it's 5 a.m. and it's already like sunshine outside, and it's warm and it's hot, and I come back home. It's like 10 p.m. and it's still sunset. It's not dark yet, and I'm going in like maybe 30 minutes later or something. Then it's when it's like really getting dark outside slowly, and maybe like 22, 40, like 10:40 p.m. It's when it's like dark. So it's like the nights are really short and the days are like very, very long, you know, in summer. While in winter, the shortest days are like 16:20 or something. Then the sun goes down quickly, and around 25 to 30, it's already 16:25 to 16:30, like 4 p.m., 4:30 p.m. is already dark, like night. Until like 10 a.m. or something. So that's why they put the daylight savings, to get like 1 hour, like save like an hour of daytime. It's like they try to save the daylight for the group of people, which the biggest group of people, which are working in times where they have the daylight saved, at least some of it. The reason is you don't like to go to work in the dark, which most people would do, and come back in the dark. So to prevent that, people go to work in the dark and come back when it's still bright outside. It's just not making a major difference, that's true, but for a big group of people, it's still at least relieving, like, mentally a little bit. Because in Germany, you don't get sunshine a lot. Like in summer you get, but in winter you don't get a lot of sunshine. Like, probably 85% of the days in Germany in winter are gray. Like, there is no sunlight, it's just covered in clouds. So like people are waiting for the summer actually to get sun. But maybe it makes a little bit more sense to you now why they had the idea of the daylight savings. No. It's especially for people who work, not for kids. It's for people who work, because the psychology is like people, the biology of people usually is like when it's getting dark, people getting tired and getting more less motivated. So they try, for the biggest group of the people, they try to save the like 1 hour of the daylight, so they don't come back home and it's already dark, because the people will feel depressed when they know, oh, it's already so gray in the day, and the sunlight is very, very short because it doesn't come through the clouds really well. So like they don't feel well about it if they go to work in the dark night, because you know winter time is so short, and come back home in the dark.
原は元気の子だから転んでもへっちゃらだよ。絆創膏だってあるもんね。
So it's like to keep up their mentality through the winter, basically.
みんなと雪合戦もしたいし、こたつでみかんも食べたいし、どっちにしようかな。
Now the kids doesn't matter. Actually in this case, it's only for the working people. So like in this case for the German, the worker is the most important.
話をしたんだ。私は今と同じ。ずっと走ってたよ。
No, here it's not, because here usually people in the summer they work from bright to bright,
かけっこ競争するんだ。
because it's still day outside if they come back home in summer. Like it doesn't matter if they come back home like 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. It will still be sunshine. They will still sit in the sunshine in the garden, eat their dinner and drink their wine, you know. Like even at 9 p.m. it will still be sunshine. Like until 10 p.m. you will not see sunset.
今度スケちゃんとニンニンスイーツの食べ放題に行くんだ。いっぱい食べるぞ。
Now here in my country, maybe that's also a reason for it. People usually, or often they sit outside on a balcony or they sit in the garden after work and like in the summertime and they eat, you know, their dinner, because the temperatures in summer here, always people think Germany is so cold, but actually summer temperatures for like the 4 months of summertime or like summer climate until like 9 p.m. on the really hot months, so like the 3 big summer months, even until like the 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. it's like really warm outside, like 25 degrees, and on daytime like 35, 38, you know, so like the summers can get quite hot even in the evening. So people really like to sit outside and enjoy, you know, until the winter crushes them again. Because it's actually not normal. If you see it this way, people in the Middle Ages, for example, would have worked way less. So we're working more and longer the daytime now than people back then. So biologically, we're not made for it. Like we're not made for working like from dark to dark. We do it, and we think it's normal, but biologically, we're not made for it. But normalized doesn't mean normal for the human body, the biology is the normal. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like normal doesn't mean good, and I think my opinion is good is more important than normal. Health on the number one. Mm. Mm. Yeah, in your place, we still have 5-day work weeks. But anyways, it's still, how to say, even if your mind changes, you're still gonna suffer from it, and like 80% of the people, because your biology is not made for it. Even if you change your mind, you will suffer. And this is actually a big problem, because a lot of people, after years of suffering and issues that people doesn't recognize but having it, and you can obviously see it, people having psychological issues and so on, they go to the doctors just to find out that the issue is made by this one thing, that their biology is not made for it. They made up their mind with it, but they still gonna be sick, and at the end they go to the doctor because they're destroyed. And this shouldn't be normal. It is the norm, but it shouldn't be normal, because health should be always first, you know? Yeah, they work for the money, but they go to the doctor and just realize that it was all wrong, and then they change it, you know? But the problem is you shouldn't work the norm for the money without believing it, and then only change when the doctor actually has to tell you that it was wrong. But at the same time, it was okay to you to tell other people who don't want to play this game that they should follow the norm. Like, bro, if you end up in the same bad situation, then don't tell other people they should follow the norm and that it's normal. Like, bro, at the end of the day, you're gonna be in the hospital yourself. You know what I mean? It's like... But that means we work for almost the same wealth. Like yeah, we have more wealth, but that's because of modern times. It's not because we work more. So because of the modern times and modern technologies, we have more wealth because we have more food and more stability. But overall, the evolution is consistent, which means we actually work more for less wealth than people in the Middle Age. Yeah, they had less food, more sickness, worse housings, they were often more poor. But that's not because they didn't work less. That's because the times were worse and the technology wasn't so far and the politics weren't so far in evolution. The actual change between those things were constantly. So that means we work more for less wealth. We're just benefiting from the technological and political evolution. In the case of having enough food and technology. So, but it doesn't change the things. We are actually working in unhealthy condition without recognizing it, you know, more than we should. Right, I'll be right back. Give me like a few minutes.
おトレーニングか。よし目指すか将棋よ。
イベント準備中だって。今から
おトレおトレーニングか。よし目指すか将棋よ。
Okay, I'm back. Getting some chips and some white wine. Just enjoying the late night, you know. Blessings, bro.
歴代評価点を更新しメーカーレベルを上げていきましょう。面白そうな勝負服っていらっしゃいませ。どうぞごゆっくりご覧ください。農家のおじちゃんがまた人参くれたんだ。後であげるね。
お、トレーニングか。よし。
イベント準備中だ。
レースの
Bruh. Minecraft video. Or me eating chips. Sorry? Hmm. Moment. Bro, Matthew, what do you like more, American cheesecake or German cheesecake? Cheesecake. Wait, you don't know cheesecake? You have never eaten cheesecake, bro! I mean, cheesecake is not... It is made with cheese, but it's not like you know, the salty cheese you usually eat. It's fresh cheese. You know fresh cheese, right? Like cream cheese. So like very mild ones, which you can eat also like sweet, you know. So like cheesecake is a sweet cheese cake. Like it's cheesecake is sweet. It's not salty. It's a cream cheese basis. Yeah. The American one is made with classical cream cheese, while German one is made with quark, which is considered a cream cheese, but it's different. It's not officially like called cheese because it's a little bit different in the contains. It's fat and higher protein. It's denser than cream cheese. Though the flavor is very yogurt-like. It's like between cream cheese and yogurt. And you make it very sweet, and it's... I don't know. I like... My person, I like it taste. It tastes less cheesy than American cheesecake, like because the quark is like closer to yogurt in its flavor, but more thick. So I prefer the German cheesecake actually, and it's more like a little bit brown, more baked, more like, you know, it's like a little bit more flavor. Bro, do you know what is my freaking gamer setup? Wait. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Wait. Do people know how a gamer setup works? What the fuck? Bro, people are putting like a giant like keyboard on a freaking laptop. What the fuck? Like, why? Bro, no. No. Just no. Bro, wait, let me show Task Manager. So my computer uses a AMD Ryzen 5 5500 with the Corsair Vengeance 3600 megahertz on 16 gigabytes RAM with the GPU and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4060. Probably. Because mine is a pure gamer, you know, like normal gamer setup, like from the specs. you know, like it's not a bad setup. It's just like a normal gamer setup, not like someone who is rich. I would say I have a gamer setup with that you can play almost every game or on at least high settings, even the most modern AAA games, fluently. But it's not like you can mod everything super high. It's basically like a setup that it's not the cheapest but not expensive, with a good balance between the parts. So like someone who knows which parts he's combining, you know. Yeah, no. Yeah. Mine is a good middle ground, but a good middle ground means you know what you put in your PC, like what parts you're combining. Yeah, it's like compromises, but what I mean is with good middle ground, it's you need to know actually what you're putting inside, like what you're combining, so that it like works out the best way you can. No, for me, I could take this 5600 3XD, which I want to buy because it's getting it's better for the CPU power, because I have the cheapest version, like the 5500. But at least like combining with the GPU and with the RAM I use, it's a perfect mashup for the system. You know, like the 16 gigabytes 3600 megahertz RAM is so good for the for the Ryzen. It's like sweet spot. No longer be a staff member? No, I'm still a staff member. No, I mean I'm staff, but I still have permission somehow. I don't know why. Yeah. You pinned me in a message, but that's why I was confused. So I watched, like, it still says I'm staff member, and somehow I still have my stuff. Like, I can still, for example, theoretically, I can go to roles and I just can give me more roles. Like, for example, that's really funny. Like it shows me love staff, and if I go here, I can just activate like a manager, babysitter. Like I can activate all the if I want to. Yeah, I don't know why I can. You told me I am not. I told Lizzie I'm still stuffed. She like it's okay, you know. And I'm looking. She told me it's okay, but I'm looking at my freaking roles and I can just choose any role. Like usually it would be blocked, like it would be grayed out, like cannot do, but it shows me like everything available, like babysitter, manager, Supreme Brothers, Supreme Papa, better creator. Yeah, I cannot give admin, but everything else I can basically like just, like manager. Manager, I can just click manager. I don't know, but I can use all the freaking volts in here. I can't. I can't even give Lizzie roles. I'm looking on her right now, Lizzie JP, like her second account. I can give her roles. I know, but I can give her roles, bro. I can, like... What the hell? Yeah. Yeah, like, I don't know, but, like, it seems like my staff member still works. I can give roles. I told Lizzie that I'm still, like, having the rabbit stuff, but she said, oh, it's okay. You know, if you wouldn't have the permissions, you wouldn't see, like, the stuff anymore in the staff channel and so on, but even that, like, I get every, like, message in there. You know what I mean? Like, I can also text there. So yeah, I don't know, like, I still have all the stuff. I don't know. Wait. Hmm? I mean, I can even... Wait. I can even go here on the members page. And... Yeah, but if I go to... Let me see... Yeah, so here I can see who's on the server. And then I see... admin moderator. So hot moderator. And this is the interesting part, because I don't know why, but not every mod on the server is in the moderator list, you know what I mean? So for example, I have the Raccoon Paul 1 just, and then still I'm here as a love as a love stuff, and for example, New by Blade is the only one in the moderator list who's actually like marked as a moderator role, while there is more moderators, you know, like more staff people. Yeah, I think like most of the people who are mods don't have the moderator rank. Like most of them have stuff, you know, just stuff. They're just staff member. But what is then the difference? Why Lizzie? Like some people she throw out of stuff completely, but some people she take out of moderator but stays with stuff. I don't understand. Yeah, but I don't lose give rolls because I still can give rolls. Wait, can I? Give me a second. Okay, so it is interesting. So I can use some of the moderator stuff, but I don't have moderator. Though I can still use the moderator board, like onboarding, and can check like the roles and everything, and can change the roles and so on. But it seems like from what I recognize, I can also do any channel still. Like the channels are not blocked for me. No. That's the, I don't know if they are, but it seems like the channels are not blocked for me. I feel like I can still see, like if you open up like a private voice channel for the mods, it seems like I can still see them and join them somehow. Yeah, so the channels that I can still use with the stuff is like stuff meeting and stuff chat, you know. Yeah. So what I can read somehow, so it seems like I can still see who opens a ticket. I can see what's in the stuff chat, and I can join the stuff meeting. So like if you do like plannings of like in events, I can still like go in. Yeah. I know I do from time to time, but it's I don't have just not the time, and you know I'm not like online here like every day. I have like a lot of friends. I told Lizzie it's quite difficult. And I told Lizzie I get so often I get like the messages from the tickets, open up tickets to ask for moderation request. But they put everything in freaking Tagalog. I don't understand Tagalog. Hmm. Yeah, I do sometimes. That's what I do with the stuff rank. I still get like the messages sometimes from like people requesting things, you know. Like once or twice I told Lizzie people want something, but she said like currently we don't take any, you know, corporations. Hmm. Sorry? My Twitch account? Oh, you know my Twitch account? 102 or something. Yes. I was growing my channel. I don't know, but I have 102 and I can put advertisement on my... So I mean, I have on my stream now. Yeah, but I cannot completely turn off my ads actually. Like, if you have Twitch affiliate, if you take the program, you get more functions for your community, but you need to take ads. You get some money from the ads, like a few cents per minute and per viewer, but you have to do if you want to be affiliate and if you want to benefit from the affiliate functions. But there's also like what is it, like Sensei Baka Baka YouTube. Mm-hmm. I only have one. It's called Sensei Baka Baka. I just uploaded the part one of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Actually, today I will make the next stream. It's like a Twitch Let's Play. I mean, I'm still a beginner in cutting, so don't accept good cuts. I try my best. I know. That's why I use a little bit of shorts now, but you know, it's not like perfect. Yeah, I was thinking about that, blowing the music. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I put the music so high. So somehow in the stream, my voice is visible, like hearable, but when I put the video, like, you know, then my voice is lower than in the live. I don't know why. It's confusing.
エントリーなさいますの？
Sorry? Yeah, maybe you have. I only have one. Fuck. You have 4 monitors? For what? OLED is best. OLED is good. OLED monitors are quite expensive though. The frick. It's like a freaking computer. Yeah, bro, it's like a computer. It's like in price, it's a computer just for seeing picture of the computer. I don't think monitor as well. The other 2 monitors' names are quite funny, just like number. Watching a video right now about Japan. So there's a Japanese guy. So how to explain? So a German photographer traveling around Japan, and he wanted to fulfill someone's dream. So he was raising a fund crowding for a Japanese guy called Kosuke. This guy is I think 50-year-old office worker, and he never traveled, but he wanted always to see Germany. So he got so much money from the funk riding to bring this guy to Germany, and now he's traveling to 14 cities in 10 days with this Japanese person and show him Germany. Oh, crowdfunding, sorry.
君と夢をかけるよ何回だって巻き起こせ諦めないで愛にいつか決めたゴールに最高の決戦沿って走りまくろうねば前へ進んでひたむきに輝いたストーリー気持ち一列それぞれに続く地平線決定迷わないで止まらず行こう君と夢をかけるよ何回だって巻き起こせ諦めないで愛にいつか決めたゴールに全速で走りまくろうねばギバー風も音も光も追い越しちゃって誰も知らない明日へ進んで君と夢を重ねてるひたむきに輝いたストーリー気持ち一列それぞれに続く地平線決定迷わないで止まらず行こう君と夢をかけるよ何回だって巻き起こせ諦めないで愛にいつか決めたゴールに最高の決戦沿って走りまくろうねばギバー風も音も光も追い越しちゃって誰も知らない明日へ進んで君と夢を重ねてるひたむきに輝いたストーリー気持ち一列それぞれに続く地平線迷わないで止まらず行こう
I'm currently
君と夢をかけるよ何回だって
solving out a plan and creating a plan, you know, a regular plan, but because I need to, how to say, I need to balance my free time and my time for my friends and my streaming time. I try to do like always the first 2 Mondays, every second Saturday, and every third Sunday.
新春春うららだよ。はーい、カレンちゃんです。
What? Twitch. Twitch. No. Mm. But Twitch is more specialized. I think YouTube early easier, but late harder. No, Twitch streaming stuff. It's so you have so many possibilities. It's so usable, like so handy, you know, and it's very easy to get like affiliated by Twitch.